This video is to be used for educational purposes only and is not intended to replace individual research or licensed investment advice. Unique experiences and past performance does not guarantee future results. Trading stocks, options, and spot currencies involves substantial risk, and there's always the potential for loss. Your trading results may vary. No representations are being made that any software or training will guarantee profits or not result in losses from trading.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Premier Trade Market Wrap for April 16th, 2007. My name is Ivan Caesar, and this is the news. U.S. business inventories were up an expected 0.3% in February, and excluding autos, they advanced by 0.8%, the biggest increase in 11 months. February's gains was in line with the median forecast of analysts polled ahead of the report and showed an increase in retail stockpiles as consumer demand has remained strong. Manufacturing activity in the New York area rebounded slightly in April. The New York Fed's Empire State Manufacturing Index moved higher to 3.8 in April from 1.9 in March. The index had fallen 22 points in March, and economists were expecting more of a rebound to 7.6. New orders were essentially unchanged at 3.9 in April compared with 3.1 in March. Shipments fell sharply to 8.7 from 18.5 in the previous month. The Commerce Department reported that U.S. retail sales increased 0.7% in March, led by higher spending for clothing, gasoline, and building materials. It was the fastest increase since December's 1.1% gain, but was largely due to higher prices, not higher volumes. Retail sales were slightly stronger than the 0.6% expected by economists. Gasoline retail sales rose 3.1% in March as prices soared. Excluding gas, retail sales rose 0.4%. For stocks in the news, SLM Corp., the nation's largest student loan provider, also known as Sallie Mae, has agreed to sell the company to a group of investors for about $25 billion. The buyer is an investor group led by private equity firm J.C. Flowers & Company, who will pay $60 per share for the company. Google and Clear Channel Communications announced a long-term agreement over the weekend that will allow the Internet search leader to place advertising for its online customers on more than 675 Clear Channel radio stations. The agreement will give Google advertisers that had not relied on radio direct access to Clear Channel's national distribution system through an easy-to-use interface. First quarter profit at Citigroup dropped 11% as the nation's largest financial institution took a charge to cover a massive restructuring designed to cut costs and improve earnings. The bank said net income was $5.01 billion, or $1.01 per share in the January-March period, down from $506.64 billion, or $1.12 a share a year earlier. Eli Lilly, whose prescription drugs include Cialis, Cymbalta, and Zyprexa, said the net income totaled $508.7 million, or 57 cents per share in the first 3 months of 2007. That was down from $834.8 million, or 77 cents a share in the same period last year. Excluding items, earnings came in at $913.3 million, or 84 cents per share, which exceeded estimates who were looking for 79 cents per share. Nasdaq stock market announced that it anticipates its failed acquisition offer for the London Stock Exchange will reduce its first quarter profit by 10 cents per share. The company said it foresees a quarterly profit of $18.3 million or 14 cents per share. Acquisition-related charges are seen at $24.9 million. Scheduled economic reports for Tuesday include retail chain index, building permits, housing starts, consumer price index, capacity utilization, and industrial production. For earnings reports on Tuesday, we have Johnson & Johnson, Yahoo, American Greetings, Intel, SunTrust Banks, Washington Mutual, Dow Jones & Company, Joseph A. Banks Clothiers, EMC Corp., Wells Fargo & Company, Coca-Cola, and GeneLogic.